What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916, getting down with Fresh Out. You know how we do it over here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell. You don't want to miss these episodes. I'm here with my man Lib, and get ready to hold on to your seats. We got a hell of a story. Lib, introduce yourself to the people. Tell them where you're from and how you grew up, man.
How y'all doing, man? LIB Blue Honey Lib. I mean, I'm uptown, up north. I mean, Philly, Delaware, DMV area. I mean, was down south for a little bit. That's why I caught my charges at stuff like that. I'm a child of foreigners, both of my mom and my dad. I mean, from another country, they're foreigners. But I caught my case down south. I came down here just to visit my sister at college. She went to UT, University of Tennessee. But back then, I was already getting in trouble and stuff when I was up north. So she used it as a mechanism just to get me out of trouble. You feel me? Like change my environment. I mean, and then when I was 15, turning 16, I caught an attempt murder charge up north. I mean, I did 18 months in the juvenile county, and I ended up beating the case. So my first case was attempt murder. Then, they turned it to first degree murder because the person died in the hospital. So they turned my attempt murder to a first degree murder. I mean, in a home invasion. So after that went about, I came home after 18 months. I had a lot of people that they didn't really like how it turned out. From the other person's family, no disrespect, but from the other person's family, other name like that I had came home. You know what I'm saying? So I had a lot of tension going on around back and forth. So my sister used that as a mechanism to, try to move me down south and, visit her at the college. And then she like, bro, you need to try to stick around. You need to try to stay down here and get your life together. So I was down south with her for a little bit, but I was gang affiliated, so it's like no matter where you go, you still got to plug in with that gang. When you're young and when you deep into something, it don't matter if you go to Atlanta, go to Memphis, go to Texas, go to Virginia, no matter where you go in the 50 states, you got to plug in with that gang. You feel me? If you official. Man, and I call myself being one of the biggest, you know what I'm saying, from young all the way to old. So that's the mindset I had. So I'm still plugged in. So that means I brought the same environment with me to a different location because that one mistake that I made by plugging in. You know what I'm saying? So here goes a cycle of everything again. You know, picking up little drugs, trying to get right. And when you trap back then, you trapping for shoes and clothes anyways. We ain't really trapping to build a house. We're trapping for investment purposes. We're trapping to help your sick mother in the hospital. Purposeful reasons where you got a reason and a vision. I'm doing the best shoes. I mean, or look good, fly. So my reasoning was wrong anyways. So long story short, so I'm plugging in. So, doing my little 1-2, you know what I mean, whoop-de-whoop, whatever the case, whatever, however, whenever I'm there, nothing to talk about. So I was on that for a little while. You know, my cousin, he ended up getting robbed in another, where was that? In in Chattanooga, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? He ended up getting robbed for like a drug transaction. And my heart bigger than my body, like I'm loyal. So it's like I put myself in fucked up situations because I try to be loyal to other people every time though. You know what I'm saying? So, the issue was brought to me, drop everything, whoop de whoop, you know, boom. We went to the situation. Well, I had him play the situation out for me, but I don't want. I mean, it's already a dead issue, but still took care of the situation, stuff like that, and a backfire on me. And the whole time I already had a warrant out for possession. So me not knowing none of this already. So I just caught a fresh robbery case on top of that warrant that I already had, that I didn't know until they served it to me after I got hammed up for robbery. So I really double up on myself, you feel what I'm saying? Trying to be loyal. So, I got fast forward in time, I got incarcerated in 2014. You know what I'm saying? I'm 31 years old right now. I just came home July 24th. That's about a month ago. So I'm fresh out. Literally, shout out to Fresh Out, big bro. You feel me? I'm fresh out for real. You know what I'm saying? So been out for a month now. But fast forward when I got locked up, I had a 12-year sentence. Judge promised me, they said I was gonna do 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really said I don't even take pleas. They told me I want to do 3 years. So I boom, woo, come on with it. You feel me? Now the 3 years out, I'll be home. 3 years later, I'm still in that joint. You feel me? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. You feel me? So I'm doing my time. But when I first came in, I went to Northwest Facility, and that's in West Tennessee by Memphis. It's like 20 minutes from Memphis, Tennessee. Ain't nothing but Memphis, Jackson, and Chattanooga inmates in there. Nothing like no other prison I ever seen in my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I spent 12 years to Memphis, Northwest. I first came in, first day, I walk in the penitentiary. Very first day of walking in the door, I said inmate at the front door. He leaned up on the wall, his back kicked up. I mean, he talking to the CO guard. Ain't nothing but females that work there. You know what I'm saying? So the prison look like a club, you feel me? But it's a real prison.
Holy
Feel me?
shit.
That's why I say I ain't never seen nothing like it. Feel me? Like a real club. So in my mind, I said, oh, this finna be good. This time good. I don't mind doing this time, you feel me? But that's the trick though. That's why we constantly coming back. Cause they made it so comfortable. I'm talking about I walked in, dude kicked up, boom, shirt off, smoking, talking to the guard, gas, real pressure. Smells stronger than the pressure we smoke on the streets. Like, you feel me? Cause at that time, I was a big weed smoker. So, you know what I'm saying? So I pull in, he stopped me at the door. You know what I'm like I said, I'm 31. So this when I'm like 20, 21. So I'm hot already. And I know you first come in prison, you gotta beat somebody up, you gotta kill somebody, you gotta put somebody in their place immediately when you first come in. Or if you let anything slide, not saying you do it your whole time, but you're gonna make your time hard. But you have to make a first impression if you want to survive in prison. You feel what I'm saying? That's for anybody, even your own kind. Sometimes you gotta beat them up. You feel what I'm saying? For you to get that so-called prison respect. You feel me? So I got that in my mind. So dude, he like, what's up, homie? At first I wasn't gonna say nothing and just take off on him. Meaning beat him up on the spot. Feel what I'm saying? But I don't know who he's surrounded by. Like literally my first day, so I don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? A couple of guys know that I'm coming from a county to prison, but I don't know which prison they in. So he stopped me. What that is with you, homie? That's what they say down here. What that is with you, they want to know what you claiming. You feel what I'm saying? Them prisons, you gotta let them know because they gotta check your background. They gotta check if you got any bad stuff on your name. They gotta check if you real, you saying who you is. Cause people getting killed down there for claiming the wrong thing. You feel what I'm saying? So he like, oh, what that is with you, homie? Who I said what it is with me, da 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 da. And I'm folk, GD, da 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 da. Couple names that could verify who I am. You know what I'm saying? Boom. But like I said, I ain't even had to do that. I just took off on him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had because you ain't the folks. You ain't GD. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't know what you will. I really don't give a fuck. But still, I just kept it, just sometimes you got to keep stuff cool just to see what's going on. But I asked him the same thing too. The one thing about me, you ain't finna ask me nothing, I ain't finna ask you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what's up with you? You know what I mean? He like, I'm Crip, you know what I'm saying? So I said, hey, what's up? He said, well, but look though, homie, it's a few of your brothers right there. You know what I'm saying? It's the same, the CO guard, the little female, she just looking like, like she trying to see what's up with me too, you feel what I'm saying? So She just looking like she, but he still chopping up with her. So he let me know a couple of my brothers over there. So he ain't come off like he want a problem. So I guess he the one that stay at the door and check everybody that come in. Okay. Yeah, yeah, it's structured.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
it's structured.
crazy. He running it like he worked there, huh?
Right. Now for real, it's structured. So, and I learned that being in there. That's how a lot of things, a lot of way I move now is off the structure I done picked up being in there.
Yeah.
Because I was wild. I move without talking. I move without asking questions. I move without no sense of remorse. I move with my arrogance, my cock. So really being in prison helped me be the man I am right now. Because I had to learn structure or I'm going to lose my life. You know what I'm saying? On the streets, you could run wild and get away with everything. You can't get away with nothing in prison. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to pay for everything. No matter whatever you say, you gotta pay for that because people gonna come bring it to you and your sale right there. It ain't like you live in another neighborhood where they gotta find. Nah, you live 2 steps away, so they coming for you. So I learned structure. You feel me? So he like, man, I mean, your brothers and I'm right there. You know, and I got off the bus with 12 different people. There's only 3 of us that made it. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of them be in the county jail claiming they this, they that, they dead, they dead. They don't count in the county jail. Everybody can say whatever they is. They only count in a penitentiary, in prison. You know what I'm saying? When you got the realest of the realest that just put in for this stuff, that's verified. So, county jail don't count. No matter what you is, it don't count. Because like I said, I got the bus, only 3 of us really made it. Like, we see each other all the time. Like, everybody else, they on PC, which is protected custody. You know what I'm saying? Because they was either scared, they said the wrong thing, or they got shaky when they got there. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, and some, I mean, or they sent me, he showed me where bro and them was at. Like I said, I'm new to prison, but I ain't new to being no street nigga. So I'm still the same person. You feel what I'm saying? I pulled up with him in my little bag and little prison stuff. I still got the state boots. I ain't even fresh yet. I'm looking at everybody. They got Air Maxes on. They got Jordans on. They got Gucci's. They got big boy medallions. Phones out on the pod. I'm looking at the pod. Yeah, for real. Anybody that's from Tennessee know what I'm saying. That
Wow.
figure. Anybody that's from Tennessee know how they rock. You know what I'm saying? If you on here and you from Tennessee, you know I'm validated. You know everything I'm speaking on is facts. So they doing their thing. Feel me? So I put up with bro and them. I mean, boom. What's up, little bro? You know what I'm saying? You got certain things you got to do when you first came in there. So long story short, I passed all that, the screening and the process and trying to know who I am. Did it after a couple of days, like that was up, little bro. Boom. But my cellmate was a crip. You know what I'm saying? He was a crip. So, and down, like I said again, in Tennessee, you can't live with no crips. Can't live with no blood. You got to live with your own kind. So a couple of days later, I had to knock at my cell door. I opened the doors like 8 of my brothers. Come on, bro, pack your stuff up. Like, what's up? Man, my celly cool too, though. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. I mean, pack up, bro. You can't stay here. My city listening to them. Like I said, he a whole nother, bro. So long story short, you got to adhere to them to these things because these are all stuff that was kicked in before I even came in here. So that was up, bro. Well, y'all gonna have to find me a cell then. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all that. Y'all gonna have to find me a cell. You feel me? They already got a cell where everything already ready for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You going to 110 downstairs with bro. Everything already was done. But we ain't came up here. I said, damn, that was something. You know what I'm saying? Boy, they broke it down, but it's every affiliation can know I live. It's for like security purposes because something might happen one day with another affiliation in yours, and then you and your celly different and be the same people that your brothers, you know what I'm saying? So he could kill you when you sleep or you kill him. So I get the security reasons behind them. Y'all could be cool, but y'all can't live in the same dorm with each other, you know what I'm saying? So I went through a process, man, big bro. Like I said, I've been 5 different prisons, you know what I'm saying? In 10 years, and I've been on max 3 years, which is 23-1 for assault on the CO. You know what I'm saying? I said I write music, I write books. I did all I can, but I've been affiliated all the way up until my last year of coming home from prison. Cause one, they try to cross me. They try to throw a cross at me, try to play something on me that I ain't never did. Even other brothers that know me was mad when they find out. Cause not all of us like the decision of the other one. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the righteous and you got the hypocrites. Just like in the Bible or in the Quran, you got people that walk the right way. You got people that blend in with it. You trying to say something, big bro?
Yeah, you just made a point, and I used to, I wasn't affiliated in prison, but I talked to a lot of guys, and I used to hear guys talk, and sometimes they would have to pretend that they were cool with somebody, even though that person that was in their clique, they knew was a piece of shit, like ran up gambling debts or owed people, or you knew on the street this guy was just a low down, just grimy. But because in there you got certain type of politics and etiquette, you had to roll this person, you had to a degree entertain them. And that's the thing I always like looked at, like, man, I can't pretend with some of these dudes, because even like some of the brothers I knew that were, I talked to, there were other ones that would hate because they thought like, oh, you think you're better, or you're always reading or studying. And I'm like, I never understood that. I'm like, dude, you worried about my time, and I'm not even, tied into what you're doing. And then in your little group, you got people in your group that ain't no good,
Right.
and you still run around with them. So that thing always kind of threw me off, man. And I used to look at some brothers, man, and I know they used to be like, man, they couldn't wait to get out so they can kind of do their own thing, because they were caught up while they were in there, and they had to do certain things because they had certain people they were associated with, but they didn't really agree with what was a lot of the stuff
Right.
going on.
That's what I say. You got the hypocrites, like you right. Like it's certain laws that we not supposed to do, but you would do it because it benefits you. You know what I'm saying? Just like what I am, we not supposed to get high. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't do drugs. If you do drugs and they find out you do drugs, it's supposed to be some discipline mechanism behind it. But the ones that's enforcing it, you will be selling the drugs to the people you say cannot do the drugs. So it's like, what sense is that making? So you only control certain things once it benefits you. And I learned that in prison, that you would have people over you that you got more education than. You feel what I'm saying? And you're smarter than majority of the niggas that you got to listen to. Not really listen to, but unheard to, because you still could be like, nah, because I'm you a man for you anything. So you have a choice. You could go to war with everybody, but still, you got to still defend your life and not your pride. It's about your life. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go in there with your pride, you going to lose your life. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But it's certain ways to still take care of stuff on a manly level. But still, but a lot of these dudes got 20, 30, 40 years. They'll put them in position of authority because they'll use that because they've been locked up long. So they do that. Yeah, bro been gone long, so he know more. Whatever you say, but it's not about that. But still, that's what they use in prison. So they'll put them in position. And a lot of them dudes that been gone that long, they don't got no real love for their own kind.
yeah,
They just want to control because it's a sense of making them feel good. Because once you've been locked up that long, you ain't got nobody on the streets. So now, when you tell other people what to do and you think that you could direct another man, it making them feel good. It's like a battery. You know what I'm saying? But it's only few of them that's really like genuine that been gone 20, 30 years. I'm like, nah, little bro, do it this way. Nah,
you,
no, no,
Another thing too about what you just said is some of them guys are so miserable because they made mistakes and they're in there, and then they see you, and you have maybe a positive attitude, or you're always looking at something, and they are jealous of all the things that you have, and the fact that you have plans to get out. maybe you talked about, hey, I'm gonna get out and get me a Hellcat, or I'm gonna get out here and buy me a house. I want to travel. I got a girl I'm talking to, and they looking at all this stuff, and they plotting to try to destroy your hope. So you got to be careful when you share stuff with different people in there, because you're thinking some of these guys, you're trying to pass the time and be like, oh, bro, blah, 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 blah. But the whole time, these guys are mad because they've been gone and they've missed a lot of things. And for you to even talk about things you experience or things you're going home to, it makes some kind of way.
And I got a prime example on that, big brother. My own homeboy, man, that I love. Like I said, everybody know me, man. My name's so 100 because I try to do good by people. My own homeboy that I love, man, that I took care of, because I had motion in her. You know what I'm saying? I had real motion in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was living better. Like, I have made more money in prison than I ever made, ever. You know what I'm saying? So now it's also bad because now you also a target because your people's thinking that you got to take care of them too, when I really don't. You know what I mean? I do it because I want to. I tell you, I used to call around and ask brothers, hey man, how much you got on your cash app? I don't care what they say. They could be like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I got $75. I got 100. Send it to my cash app. You know what I mean? I do some stuff like that. You send it, I might send you $500-600 worth of stuff. Sometimes 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, depending what you got on there. But I'm saying I do that generally from my heart because we all in a struggle. And some of us been blessed in that situation to come out with little son. That because our energy. That because them God receive some minutes. So that all comes from your energy. A lot of them dudes that's all scared, trying to get me out the way, that because they vibration don't match mine. They really intimidated because once an alpha is in a room full of people that's followers or whatever it is, whether they got more authority than you, that don't mean nothing. You still got more authority than them because they fear you. You feel what I'm saying? So even the dude that called the shot still fearing me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fit because I got a original alpha mentality. So that means I'm going to analyze stuff anyways, and I move solo, even though I got hundreds of brothers around me. You ain't going to really tell because I don't move in a pack. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me like, oh, this little nigga different. You know what I'm saying? He ain't coming like he 21, 20, 21. And he moving like he 50, 60 in his junk. You feel what I'm saying? So now I ain't known that it was putting fear in their heart the whole time, where it built envy and jealousy in their heart because every affiliation attracted to me. And they'll do stuff for me like, what's up, little bro? You good? Man, look, Chris Bloods, man, cuz I ain't gonna lie, man. Man, nigga fuck with you, man. It's going down about you. This other people. You know what I'm saying? So my uncle would look at me like, dang, we've been going 15, 20 years and we can't even attract that much respect. And a little dude, man, they around. I'm like, he came. You know what I'm saying? Because I learned how to respect other people's energy. And I learned how to look like I'm better than other people. But I still got a line in my eyes to let them know don't play with me either. But I respect all y'all, homie. So I picked up them traits. That's how I was able to survive in prison. You know what I'm saying? I kept myself line hearted. You know what I'm saying? Meaning I don't even, if you do anything outside the way, I'm going to check you on it. Whether I talk to you or I pull up on you or I got to see you. However way it happens, you going to feel the vibe when I'm done. But besides that, yeah, I'm going to give you your respect, bro. You going through anything, bro, come holler at me, man. My cell right there. I don't care who you is. What you bang. That don't mean nothing. That never meant nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I stood for. But that never meant that the other dude that stood for this better than me. I never meant that to me. I kept that in my heart too. And that's why other people honor me. Like, man, we fuck with dude because he don't make his people look like they better than everybody else. Cause at the end of the day, we still the same people. We locked up. You know what I'm saying? So I still kept that structure with me. But it made my own people around me start hating me. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even made the other people hate me. It made my own people start hating me. You know what I'm saying? The people that's supposed to be what I am. You know what I'm saying? And some of them, I ain't gonna speak on, because some of them love me to this day, and they was mad when they heard the little situation where they try to make it look like I took something from somebody that I bought. You know what I'm saying? Like some dumb shit that don't even make sense. Just to use that excuse just to jump on me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the first time in
How
9
that
years. What?
how that make you feel, man? When you see that and you
It
think
hurt
like,
me.
man, you help all these people because I've helped a lot of people on the street, and then they try to burn me, then they try to come back. I've seen people like try to come back and hit me. I'm like, I ain't talked to this dude in a couple years, but I'm like, dude, you burnt me. You
Yeah,
burnt me. Now you gonna try to come back in my face?
it hurt me, man. It hurt me because my girl know, man, I was affected by that, man. It brought tears to my eyes, man. And then when I talk to other brothers, they know I was hurt because they know my passion for what I am. They know that I always did good. Like when I get the bomb, which is the bed from the guard, and I break it down, and I call y'all in there, or what y'all need, man. You know what I'm saying? Do this one time so y'all ain't got to keep coming to my cell. You know what I'm saying? I show genuine love. Other niggas don't even do that. Other people don't even do that. And y'all still show them love. But the one like me that's genuine, like what y'all need, I call because I had a phone too. And I've been doing my 10 years, I done had probably over 40 phones. I was at a point a couple years ago, I sold phones. You know what I'm saying? Like I was having motion. So I take care of brief, and so y'all try me after 9 years. I'm talking my last year though. 9 years straight, I ain't never got played with. You know what I'm saying? Which is good too though, cause people get played with their first year, 2, 3, 9. It took 9 years when y'all know I'm finna come home to do that. Cause they knew I was finna come home. You know what I'm saying? You know, when they know your freedom there in prison too, certain devilish ways people will try to tempt you in all types of little ways too, cause they know you finna get out. So they know you ain't finna just buck too hard and stay in that motherfucker. So that was the move. But it's the same nigga that called me every day, like just try to chill, like talk to me. That's why it hurt me. I'm like, damn, you trying that? And you know how the hell I'm gonna steal my own SIM card out of my own phone? That's the reason y'all use because we ain't supposed to steal what we is, or you get disciplined. So they couldn't find nothing on me to use as a cross. In Tennessee, they called it the cross. That's the cross stake. They throw crosses at each other. Real niggas get it the most. You know what I mean? The ones that stand up, don't need nobody, by themselves, but still love everybody and still a beast. That's who they do it to the most of. They don't do it to like the grimy, snaky people, because they all in the same boat. They do it to
Yeah,
the genuine ones.
yeah.
They do it to the niggas that like I said, if I'm in a room, I get attention from everybody, like good attention, like man, do script. You know what I'm saying? We fuck with do like if the whole pod loud and I'm like, hey man, y'all chill out, man. So these guards could do their rounds and leave, man. Then niggas gonna honor that. That's what type dude I am. Hey man, be cool, bro. Or even if a Crip finna go fight another Crip or a Blood finna fight another Blood, I got so much influence, I would stop that. Feel what I'm saying? And they ain't got nothing to do with me. Cause the respect level out here, it is not from me killing niggas or beating up people all the time or bucking. Nah, it's just for my character. Cause they both know I want the best for them.